Welcome, ladies and gents. It is Tuesday night. It is just gone 9 o'clock in the UK. It's a bit past 9 o'clock actually. So we are back. It is race day 7, the Canada Grand Prix. So if any of you saw the last race, which was Monaco, we had a bit of a nightmare. All the parts, the engine, turbo, the MGU-K, the MGU-H, the gearbox, everything was shot to pieces, and had a really poor showing in Monaco. I say poor showing, finished P5, but P5 for one of the best cars on the track is pretty pants. So yeah, but anyway, we're back, we're in Canada. Every part is in the pending to be swapped out for new fresh parts. Hopefully we'll put Monaco behind us. However, we have got an issue. One of our chassis parts has failed. It was a major part. It took 3 full races to be available, and it absolutely failed. First time we've had a part fail, but yeah, we shall go and we shall check it out. Hey Jack, yeah, no worries mate, thank you very much indeed. So let's get straight into the game, and I can show you exactly what I'm talking about. So there's everything with the contract. So here we go. The chassis weight reduction, major upgrade failed. If you look up in the top right hand corner, you will see that I have only got enough resource points. I've not got enough resource points to redo it. So France is the next race, so at least I'll have the powertrain upgrades complete, and it won't be until I get this race done will I be able to have enough to try and get that part working again. But anyway, that's enough for that. It's Canada time. Let's get practice going. Like I said, changed out all major parts. So for qualifying and the main race, we should have a brand new engine, brand new gearbox, brand new turbo, the lot, the works, he says.
Here we are,
and once we're out there,
Montreal at the
cup of tea too.
Where the teams are making final preparations before today's practice session gets underway. In 1999, the outside track wall situated on the last corner of the lap ended the race of 3 Formula 1 world champions, Damon Hill, Michael Schumacher and Jacques Villeneuve. Since then, the wall has come to be known to fans around the world as the infamous Wall of Champions.
Turns 13 and 14 are definitely the most demanding corners on the track. A quick chicane section entering at over 180 miles per hour, drivers use plenty of curb and get very close to the wall. But hitting those curbs at the wrong angle can easily put the car offline. You'll see a lot of drivers bail out of committing into turn 13 using the escape road to avoid contact with the wall.
So
we're going to be logging some extra data during this session. Nothing you need to worry about, but as we have some new parts, we'll just confirm they're performing to spec.
First things first, let's get the to make sure that everything is still all pending. Okay, so let's load the car setup that I already have. Already got one for Canada, which is nice. And then it's going to be the pretty much same old. We've got a lot of stuff to do. So first things first.
I know it's tempting to focus entirely on the race, but we should put a bit of time aside to run the qualifying sim program. Try to run it before the end of FP3 if you can.
Hey Ben, thank you for tuning in, mate. Track acclimatization. Hopefully, with our newer parts, we will be in a better position. He says, hopefully. Yeehaw. Okay, so let us check. ERS is in 3 DRS zones on this track. So yeah, I'm struggling at the moment with that turn. turns 13, 14. It's proven to be a little tricky, especially in the time trials. I'm not gonna lie, I thought I was setting a really decent time, I gotta be honest, and then when you look and realise that there are so many people out there that are better than you, it's a bit, what's the word I'm looking for? It's not disheartening, it just means that I have to go quicker. But when you realise that people out there, well, you're 5 seconds behind the best time, I think it was 4.3 seconds behind, turned it too late. It's, yeah, quite a sobering thought, but it's all good, because what that means is I just have to get quicker, just have to become quicker at it. So yeah, the quickest time that I did it during the time trial
You seem to have a solid handle on the lap.
was
each turn.
a
Remember that chaining good corners together will give you a consistency bonus.
1:11.6. Fastest time on the actual trial was a 1:07, although that was in the AMG Mercedes. Did I miss that DRS then? I think I did, yeah. Damn it. So there was the wall. So yeah, I posted a 1:11.6, and the best time was, come too deep into that, missed it altogether. The best time was a 1:07.8, I think, which is quite sad. Never mind though, there's always next time. At least I am, that was close, at least I am still.
Final lap. This is the final lap of the program.
At least I'm still there, still on the top, on the super softs, and Gasly is on the ultras, so that would mean I'm a lot quicker than dear, oh dear, oh dear, oh dear. So that would have, I was just about to say, that would mean I was a lot quicker than him. But I overshot the braking zone, balls up my entry, and there we have it. But it's all good because I managed to get it all sorted during the first lap, so I'm not too bothered at all, really. And there we go. There we go.
Right, that's the end of the program. Box this lap so we can have.
There we go. Box this lap. Yes, mate, I totally agree. They are different. But I thought, yes, you know, I thought, what a decent time, like 11. It is a 1:11.665, and then when you go to the world leaderboard, and I think like there is a Ferrari which is 9th, and the rest are obviously the AMG Mercedes, and at times they put in like 1:07, 10.
So far, our fastest lap is a 1:16.9.
And yeah, it is, like you said, really humbling, really humbling. But welcome, guys, welcome, welcome. Hope you are all well. So far, so good. I think I'm still on pole. using the super softs. Everybody else is using the ultra softs around me, so far so good. So we got fuel management, ooze, tire management. The track is okay. Let's just try tire management. I just used time trial just to see. I try the time trial to see just on how quick I'm gonna be, or average out how quick I'm gonna be, because after Monaco I was a bit gutted, not gonna lie. It was pretty hard on myself and I wanted to get better, so yeah, that's where I'm at. So I was using the time trials to try and prove to myself that I was a little bit quicker, but like you said, when I saw all those times that were far quicker, it just means that I need to go faster. I need somebody to come over the radio and tell me that Alonso or Fernando is quicker than me. That's what I need. Although on the time trial I was using the hypersofts. So yeah. Drop down into P4. Not too bothered, but the time, obviously, I'm only interested in
test complete, and that was a very good job indeed.
In
We got
quality.
a lot of valuable information out of that.
Oh, there you go. I was the fastest lap anyway. So I don't think the big boys have come out yet, have they? I'm down anyway, so. And to save usage, let's go back to the garage. Welcome everybody. Welcome. Race day 7. Circuit de Jacques Villeneuve. Or Gilles Villeneuve. Not Jacques. The track is busy. See if I can't do.
Okay, here's something to remember about this circuit. We usually like to put as little downforce on the car as we can here, as there are some quite long straights broken up by tight chicanes. It's a circuit that's quite rough on brakes as well, so make sure you have a good feel for them.
Good feel for them. Do you know what, right? Playing a game like this just puts it into perspective on, well, it doesn't actually, about what the actual what the F1 drivers go through on a daily behind the wheel of the car, and I'm doing automatic. They're changing everything, you know, and wow, just absolute wow. Okay, so I can't. Just need to nail this corner. See, I'm going too far over turn 14's curb, which isn't great. It's the damn delta time that done me in Monaco, if you guys can remember. I failed almost everything, I think, in Monaco, because looking at the state though of every car part, we could put it down to being a bogey track, or we could just say it was worn body parts, worn car parts. What have I got? Not got enough time. I was gonna coast and roll down the long straight, but let's see if that can bring me back. It's not going to be able to. It's not going to bring me back enough. So there goes the delta time. Okay, so I'm going to fail this one definitely. Probably going to fail the fuel saving one altogether. Looking at it.
Okay, you weren't quite good enough that lap. Try again.
Surely though, they should have enough data on cars from past races, but then they are obviously the newer breed, I suppose. Try and get a bit of a decent delta time in. See if I can't lift and coast. See what that puts me. Okay, so the delta time is not playing nice with me at all. Nay drama. We just have to chalk it up as a fail. Because I can go keep quicker to keep the delta time happy, but I can't go or save enough fuel.
That lap was no good. We need you to improve on
So
that.
we're going to have a trade-off somewhere, I think. Or do I just go flat out, build up a decent delta time, and just wall? Damn it.
Car repairs have set us back a little. So far, our fastest lap is a 1:14.2.
Okay. Hey Haran, how's it going, mate? How are you doing? Guys, please don't think I'm being ignorant. I cannot, for the life of me, read and drive. But as soon as I finish, I will get your comments. How are you doing, Aaron? How are you doing, mate? And welcome. Welcome to the channel. So, I just wrapped the car up, smashed into the wall, coming out of the circuit, because I was concentrating too much on the delta time for the fuel management. Like I said, I can go faster to get a better delta at the expense of fuel. I can go slower to get better fuel management at the expense of the delta time, which is a little bit frustrating. So let's retry that, and I'm going to go with trying to bust out a better delta time, which should enable me to coast towards the flag. That's my theory, and that's the one I'm going to go with for the time being. But it's probably going to end up in failure. But we shall see. Stroll isn't going to help me here because I'm obviously going to be stuck behind him unless I can dive bomb in. Going into... No, I can't because he clipped the front of my wing anyway. I was close. I was really close, in fact.
To go.
The fuel is bad. Okay, so this lap is going to be a write-off. Don't even think I can get a delta time positive. Might be able to in this last corner. Nope. Okay, this time out.
Okay, you weren't quite good enough that lap. Try again.
I'm well aware how good I was, Jeff. I just can't control the old fuel consumption. Turn into that corner too deep. See, I haven't got a... I was looking for a delta time over a second and I haven't got it. I have got it over a second. That's 1.2. Let's see. Let's just see if I can coast turns 13 and 14. Let's just see. It's not going to be enough. Nope. Okay, so I'm not going to be able to do that. So guys,
that lap was no good. We need you to improve on that.
Fuel saving is going to be a write-off. I'm going to be able to do it. I'm going to be able to keep the one happy. But then, one thing I've learnt is you can't always please everything. Should be happy that I'm top of the tree. We'll just have to give me more fuel for the race and I can burn it off. I do love this circuit, it's so quick. I'm really looking forward to Monza. France is next. It's another circuit that is predominantly quick. And yeah, looking forward to all those. Okay, so I managed to keep that delta time that time in nearly just under 2 seconds. But I failed the old fuel management. Yeah, thanks for that. Thank you for that, mate. I think my problem is though, where I am too heavy on the old throttle, by the time I enter a corner.
Our best lap so far is a 1:14.2.
By the time I enter a corner, I think the fuel is already too far down, and then
all the cars are now over the line, your top three again are Joker, Hamilton and Daniel Ricciardo. That's it for practice then. We'll see you again soon.
Yeah, but I think my fuel is too far gone, and then by the time I get back on the throttle, my delta time is suffering, so it's just a trade-off. I hope that the ERS isn't going to be pretty much the same.
Good day today. Tell us about it from your perspective.
It was excellent.
You spent a lot of time on the track during practice. Does the car have enough reliability to sustain that?
Again, this is it. Which one do which one do you choose? I need more from my chassis durability.
You had the fastest time in practice. Will we see similar times in qualifying?
I keep pushing on, the car keeps on giving. We should have good pace in qualifying. The right amount of downforce. We still have the same engine, so yes, of course. Car keeps on giving. Again, don't want durability.
You left a lot of paint on the walls today. Were you struggling for grip, or did you just misjudge some corners?
Honestly,
appreciate your time.
It's funny because it always says rep decreased with Ferrari, But hang on a minute, when you go to the standings, my team, my own team, don't like me. I mean, like Haas and McLaren and even AMG, even Mercedes, they like me better than my own team. It's quite funny, really. I tried the contract negotiation as well. That did not go well. Thought I was a bit worth more than Ferrari did. But the good thing is you have the option to go with another team. So I think closer to the end, if Ferrari, I might change. Don't know. There goes my reputation. I mean, look at my reputation with Williams. Even Renault. All the while my team rep keeps getting smashed. Okay, so I am going to go and now see if we've got enough to get R&D tree, chassis. Right, let's try that again. So 1 week. So will it be ready for France? And then what I'm going to do then is get the quality control upgrade for this. I think it's what, 1,500 is it? No, that was 1,000. That one's 500. Okay. So let's get on to practice 2. But guys, honestly, really appreciate you all tuning in. How are you all? So far, so good. I'm a lot happier than I was in Monaco.
Okay, bear with us a few minutes. We're losing hydraulic pressure. There's a leak somewhere in the system. Sit tight for a bit.
Wow. It's not great, but it is where it is. So track climatization, nailed that one. Tire management, nailed that one. So I'm going to go for ooze and race strategy if I can. We do ooze. Why can't you just let it skip in there? Can you skip the old repair time? Let's see if we can't sort out the ooze problem. See if we can't set a decent time for the old ooze. I'd rather have full control of the ooze. And let's see, hopefully switch it up into high. Switch that down to low, see if it'll recharge quicker. I know that the ooze recovery when we was in Monaco was really bad. Yeah. The more and more I look back on Monaco, the more and more I do think it was car performance rather, or part performance rather than anything else. Or at least I hope that's what it was. Oh, I thought I overshot. That was close. That was a close one. Okay, so
that last lap moves you up to P2.
Okay. so let's drop the old ERS down. Hopefully that'll recover and then hit it with a flying lap. But what I'm actually doing here is putting more and more strain on the old engine, which isn't a good idea. Don't know.
There's 3 laps of fuel remaining.
Okay, so 1:14.7 to beat. Let's turn the fuel mix up to rich. Switch that to overtake. And let's see if we can't put in a decent lap. Magnussen might slow me down. Might not. Cut that corner too much.
We're thinking it might be a good idea to run fuel mix 1 for this session. We'll save some engine mileage that way.
See how we get on. Put the sectors 1 and 2. Can't be
Expect to see some rain about 10 to 15 minutes from now.
okay, so I'm going to do this lap. Going to leave qualifying pace until practice 3. Okay, managed to get that done. I think I'm using half traction control. My steering wheel isn't the best. I have to use the controls.
Our best lap so far is a 1:14.2.
I have to use the brake and throttle buttons that are on the controls. I can't. Because I'm a disabled person, I cannot use the pedals that come with the steering wheel. So everything I do. I mean, if you look at the size on this fat thumb and the indent in it, yeah. So obviously, when I'm coming out of turns and going into turns, it doesn't throttle down properly for me, as if it would in using pedals, etc. But I'm happy with that. Managed to get ERS done. If there's rain coming, I'm gonna do race strategy, I think. See how we get on with that. Keep qualifying pace for practice 3, and then go from there. So basically, what I'm doing is I'm having to hold the steering wheel at 10 to 2, and then every DRS zone I'm having to move my hands over to activate the DRS, and I think that's why I am messing up turns 13 and 14 so badly, or going too deep into corners, etc. So it's basically working with the best tools you can, sort of thing. But it's all good. It is all good. Ooh. Backside got a bit twitchy then. track is just awesome for speed. I've not tried any of the tracks like Suzuka or Mexico.
Great lap. You've nailed what we asked for. Keep it up.
Brazil is always a track that I have always enjoyed on the actual F1 calendar. Cutting that corner too much. It's going to cost me. At least on top of the tree. And looking forward to Silverstone as well. Could say that's sort of the home Grand Prix, being from the UK. Although 90% of the time Silverstone is normally wet.
Okay, super job so far. We're getting great data. Stay focused.
Okay, so I've managed to do what they have asked of me. Let's just see if I can't rack up any more points. That's why if you are watching the movements of the computer driver, sometimes you'll see it activate the DRS late, and that's because I'm having to move my thumb over. But it is all good. Thing is, with turns 13 or 14, I'm really scared as well about slamming into the wall of champions.
You've nailed what we asked for. Keep it up.
3 green laps. Cannot fault that. Cannot fault that indeed. Rain is coming. First time I had a race in the rain was Baku. I literally just done a pit stop. It was 2 laps away from the end, and then rain came. So see if I can't beat Ericsson down the straight. Don't know.
Okay, super job so far. We're getting great data. Stay focused.
Ericsson's gonna mess up my delta. It's bad how much they actually do slow you down, and yeah. Hit a move there. I didn't want to slam into the back of him and cost me more repair time. What should happen there, I think, there should be blue flag, surely. because you technically are running the
Rain is imminent.
race simulation.
Be careful out there.
And even though now I've got past Ericsson, it's still not enough to improve my delta time. So okay, so that is that one done. Yeah, being safe in the...
I know it's tempting to focus entirely on the race, but we should put a bit of time aside to run the qualifying sim program. Try to run it before the end of FP3 if you can.
Spot on there, Jeff. That's exactly what I was planning to do. Yeah, cheers, Aaron. No, I know. That's the... I know that... don't think they are in the game. I think there are blue flags though in the real F1 when they're on. I'm not sure actually. But that'd be something to look into after this, because you can see just by looking at the second graph and how much that one car slowed me down. So I've almost on lap 4 posted a time of 1:14.7 or 1:14.6. And then it was just 18.7, just in one lap. Or the average lap was 1:16.6. So anyway, that is that done. Hey Valley Kid, how are you going? The race forecast. Let me stop the acceleration. That's a good point actually, because I haven't got a wet setup. Don't have a wet setup for any of my...
Our best lap so far is a 1:14.2.
So qualifying is sunshine, beautiful, beautiful sunshine. Dry, overcast, 20 minutes in, it's going to be sunshine, plus 45 minutes rain. So we might just see rain at the end of the race. So yeah, let's see what my teammate is up to. Oh, he's not even on track. I obviously took Sebastian Vettel's place. Ferrari. Let's just accelerate the last bit. So yeah, so practice 3 is dry.
Interesting practice session there then. Let's remind ourselves of the top 3, who are Joker, Raikkonen and Max Verstappen. Thank you for joining us for free practice today. We'll be back with more Formula 1 action very shortly.
Thank you, Aaron. That answered that question. Valley Kid, I watched the Venom last Friday, I think, or no, a week ago, and I thought it was absolutely amazing. And how they tied it in without Spider-Man was even better. Yeah, it is going to be a bit tricky, but I've never had a wet setup. And again, that's probably an oversight on my part. I shouldn't always go for
amazing performance out there. You must be really
both.
happy. Is that pace in practice a good indicator of things to come?
There we go again. There we go. Yes.
Will it be a problem for you if the weather doesn't clear up?
We practice that the team is well equipped for a wet race. Wet weather is only a problem, but it affects everyone on the grid, not just me. I'm not worried. The best driver will still win, which is me. I'm not that arrogant in real life, so I'll go with that one.
Are you hoping to have your reliability issues sorted out before qualifying?
See, if I was to press B now and no comment, my rep would decrease. But whatever way I answer there, my rep is going to go down. There we go. Damned if you do and damned if you don't.
Time.
This is okay. Have a good one, Valley Kid. Yeah, guys, if you are into Marvel at all, and I really recommend you go and see the new Venom. I'm not gonna spoil anything, but I think they have linked it very well between the fact that Spider-Man isn't there. And that was a very effective practice too. See you later, reputation. Hello, McLaren. Just keeps going up and up and up. See, I think I should have gone with looking back in hindsight, I should have gone with a team lower down the field. Okay, so we're going to get a one-shot. We're going to get the qualifying sim done, advance to one-shot qualifying, then the race. Thanks, Ben. Thank you very much. Okay. Session info, qualifying pace, qualifying pace program measure. So my objective is my objective is third. Hopefully, I managed to top the grid on practice 2, and I was about half a second quicker, but I was on the ultra softs. So the fact that now I'm on the hyper softs, I should be a second quicker. Does that make sense? I think the hypers are about. Let's find out. So technically, should be able to put in a 113 something, early 114s, maybe late 113s, maybe, hopefully. If I don't balls it up. So I am a second up. 1.3 seconds up. So that's nice. Brake way too late. Two seconds up. Turn 13 and 14 that are really screwing me up.
Program complete and a job well done. We got.
Wow, I am happy with that. A 112. I was certain that was a 112 then, wasn't it? Yeah, 112.3. How was that? Happy days. So let us get the accelerated time done. Let us get on to one shot. One shot. In the words of Eminem, if you had one shot. I was a 112 and Danny Rick was a 115. And this is, I did not change the difficulty from Monaco. So I can either put it down to A, being a bogey track, or B, just the car.
Quick look at the classification at the end of the session then. Here are your top three: Joker, Bottas and Daniel Ricciardo. That concludes
That's
an
it,
interesting
yeah.
practice session.
Mom
Let's hope for
spaghetti.
more excitement as the weekend unfolds.
That's what I'm worried about in turns 13 and 14, is hitting the wall. So I'm trying to stay as far to the left as I can, but
Great work out there today.
I'm ending up
How do you
cutting the
think it
corner
went?
too much.
You were flying in practice. Do you think you can carry this over to qualifying?
We should. The car's indestructible. Well, I got the chassis department. I don't know. Durability.
Are you hoping things clear up before qualifying?
Make things more predictable, but we have solid plans for all scenarios.
Great. Well, that's everything.
Happy days. At least I didn't upset my team anymore. I should retitle the vid how to upset your team. I found the back end of the car bounces, so I'm trying to stay left. You hit it, it can bounce you that way, and obviously there goes the end of the wall. I haven't had any notification though, because before I started, at the end of Monaco, I actually swapped out all the bad parts, and it just said they were all pending. I've had no notification to show that anything's changed. Let's see what the message is. Jeff, weather forecast. Okay, so it's going to be okay, I think. Let's see. Okay, so they were fitted. What I'm going to try and do, or what I hope to do, is if I get... So what the R&D tree. So if I got a durability and try and get all these mapped out first, I'm hoping, and I don't know, I'm hoping that that would give me better life then on the used parts. So if I need to, because I think I'm going to, because Monaco was the 6th race I did, and basically the parts were knackered. So in 6 races time, by my quick math, it's 12 races, and isn't it 21 in this season? So I'm gonna either have to face a penalty or 2, or try and get some more life out of the damaged parts. Oh no, mate, trust me, you do know quite a lot. You know a lot about this game, because honestly...
Welcome again then, and we hope you're ready for another fantastic session as the teams prepare to unleash their cars for qualifying at the Canadian Grand Prix.
There I am. So yeah, like I was saying, you can actually get bounced into that, like you've said. Here it goes. Here goes nothing or everything. DRS zone. There it is. See, so that's what I mean. That's why I stay so far to the left, because I don't want it to actually bounce me into.
Excellent lap. We're really pleased.
Okay, so that was P1.
So qualifying is complete and we're all set for an exciting race tomorrow. Your top three are Joker,
So we got a Ferrari 1-2.
Lewis Hamilton. It's time to leave for now, but we'll be back tomorrow when the Grand Prix itself gets underway.
I'm happy about that. Welcome guys, welcome to the stream. We are about to go into the race. I'm going to have some serious defending to do into turns 1. Question is, do I fend off Kimi Räikkönen or what comes behind me from P3? Which I don't know what to do yet. I'm not losing the rivalry to Kimi Räikkönen. I've already beaten him once. It's all good. It's all good in the hood. I think I just might join McLaren. I mean, yeah, they love me over there. They really do.
Well done. Very solid results. You're looking good for the race.
Let's get it on. Let's get it on. See what we got. So it's a matter of, do I fend off Kimi Räikkönen or do I fend off what's behind me? I think Hamilton, the way the grid lines up is 1, 2, 3, so Hamilton will be behind me. And almost every race that we've had, I've collided with Hamilton, or I've had a warning for causing a collision.
We're back once again beside the St. Lawrence River here in Montreal for the Canadian Grand Prix. The event first moved to a variant of this track back in 1978. It was won by none other than Gilles Villeneuve, the first Canadian to ever win his home race, and in whose honour the circuit would be renamed.
It's an awesome
we'll be
track.
Top speeds of around 210 miles an hour here at the circuit Gilles Villeneuve, with around 2/3 of the lap taken at full throttle. High-speed chicanes spell potential danger, especially at the infamous Wall of Champions. And watch out for overtaking into the hairpin and the final chicane. Joining me for today's race once again is Anthony Davidson. Let's talk about McLaren. They've had one retirement in the last 5 races. What do you think that says about the reliability of their car?
It's a good statistic for sure, as it demonstrates not only mechanical reliability, but consistency from both drivers as well. These are 2 of the first boxes you have to tick for any successful season.
With that then, let's run through the grid order.
We don't need to see the grid order. We don't need to see the grid order. So yeah, guys, if you like what you see...
Right, let's be patient going into turn 1. We want to be in a good position for the rest of the race. Good luck.
Alright, I don't know what I was worried about. I thought I'd line up on the other side of the grid. Never mind. Yeah, so anyway, if you like what you see, guys, please hit that like button. If you love what you see, please hit the subscribe button. I also have links to my friends' channels in my description, and they have got some quality content on there too. Okay, so we're going to miss the rain completely because according to this, 18 laps, 1 pit stop. It's going to be 21, nearly 22 minutes. So, I'm quite happy with that. Quite happy with that indeed. Let's just start the race. Lights out. Well, where we go? So I should have defended from Räikkönen. Said, didn't I? I just got hit, and watch me get in trouble for causing a collision. Oh dear. Whatever happens, I am pitting before Reitman this time, and to avoid the same errors that I made in Monaco. Thought I'd get a drop on him, and I didn't. Okay, fit right. He is absolutely slaughtering me. He's pulling right away. This is going to be tough. This is going to be tight.
Okay, box.
Oh dear me, I knew going up the inside. Going up the inside there was a silly thing to do. If I'm close enough, I'll get him going into... I'm not close enough. Okay, so I'll back out of that. What a silly thing to do.
We need to stay on form.
Don't need to worry about me, Jeff. I got this. Okay, so does that mean, yes, Hamilton is now behind me? Okay, so I just need to rein in Kimi. A bit of unorthodox driving, but we'll get there. If I keep pouring in purple sectors like that, the only problem is my ooze is almost depleted. End of lap 2.
Okay, entering lap 3 now. DRS has been enabled.
So I'm waiting for. Okay, so let's recharge the old ERS. And let's stay within a minute. A minute? Bloody hell. Within a second of Kimi Räikkönen. As long as I can stay close enough to him, I might have a chance to him down the back straight. Felt the car go a little bit. I really had to pull out of that then because I broke later than him, and I really thought that I was going to rear end him. And you don't want to rear end your teammate, do you?
Good job, nice overtake.
Did say I thought I was going to regret this. Okay, so we do it this way then. See if I can brake a little bit later. So he is definitely behind me now. There we go. Not gonna lie, it wasn't pretty, but it got the job done. In all fairness, I probably should have just carried on the race and just limped home and see where I came. But after Monaco, quite close. Still quite close. So this is lap 4 of 18. And yeah, everything is going okay.
We're approaching the pit window. You'll be on the ultra softs.
I really need to switch it from automatic now though to gears. I think I've had 7 races now and I've always wanted to switch it up, and so I think for France, Vive la France, I'm going to change it from automatic.
Caution, caution.
Where's the caution?
Green flag.
So yeah, I think for France, which is next, I think I am going to change it to automatic.
Safety car deployed. The safety car has been deployed. Watch your delta. Make sure you keep it positive as we catch the pack. A new strategy is available on the MFD.
What? I'm behind the safety car. The safety car wasn't moving.
Approaching the safety car. You're leading, so don't pass it. Stay behind the safety car.
Okay, so I think I've lost this race because it appears that Raikkonen is in the pits. No, he's not. He's actually behind me. Okay. So there are a lot of cars in the pits.
You're leading the pack. P1. Less than a second separate you. They're on old hypersofts. Your pit window opens next lap. 13 laps to go. Okay, here's who we're really fighting today. Grosjean and Bottas. Check your MFD for a new strategy option.
Change strategies. Change it. What is the change? No, I don't want to change it. I almost rear-ended the safety car then.
Okay, we're not seeing any issues with tyre wear right now. You should have good grip for a while yet. Your brakes are in the optimum temperature zone.
Nice. So, guys,
we're coming up to the safety car now. Do not pass it. You are the leader. Follow the safety car.
We are playing follow the safety car leader. Not sure exactly why we
There's 12 laps of fuel remaining.
have got a safety car either, but yeah, a safety car we have got.
Okay, the safety car is coming in this lap. Right, come in at the end of this lap.
Box, 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 box. Don't know. Maybe I should have built up a bit of a bigger gap, but never mind. This could bite me. This could really bite me.
Go now.
Because a lot of the pack came in
Pit strategy complete.
under that safety
See these
car.
tyres through to the end
So
now.
we still have 3 DRS zones. This is what I mean. I honestly think that I've screwed up again. Just like the real life Ferrari strategists. Maybe I should have changed strategies. Maybe. Don't know. Okay, so hopefully.
Kimi is in the pits. Kimi in the pits.
Okay, so I need to get by Kimi. Is he still there? Yep, and Hamilton, okay. Okay, so I've overtaken them lot. So now I've got to work myself through this lot safely as well, I might add. I think I definitely should have come in definitely came in.
Great maneuver. You made it look easy.
Thanks, Jeff. Been a naughty boy again. It's okay. I wondered why I didn't have DRS on Hartley then. Okay, so I'm going to go up the... In all fairness, if he had taken the front end of the car off...
You're hitting the energy deployment limit and losing ERS power before the end of the lap. Lower the ERS deployment mode to prevent this.
How much fuel we got, Jeff? Half a lap's worth. Why, oh why didn't I... Didn't I pit?
P13. You are currently in P13. Signs ahead. Our gap to the car in front is 1.8 seconds. They're on fresh ultra softs. Hartley behind. The gap is less than a second. They're on fresh ultra softs. Our gap to first place is 12.2 seconds. Look after these tyres now. We want to finish the race on this compound.
Oh, why didn't I pit behind that safety car? I think I overshot the braking zone. Why, oh why, oh why? See, I messed up my my pit strategy in Monaco as well. I thought I'd get the jump on Raikkonen, but Raikkonen had already gone in for the pit stop, and yeah, and we ended up being double stacked.
Okay, watch the aggression, please. We don't want to lose places because of a penalty. The gap to the leader is 9.9 seconds.
And of course, with a lot of these pitted behind the safety car, I'm left having to fight them all through, and I think if I cause one more collision, I'm going to get a drive-through, or worse. I think I should just wait until we're done the back straight, but then laps are running out. But the good thing is about me not pitting underneath that safety car means that every day's a school day, right? Every day is a school day. Let's see if we can get on Hulkenberg going into the last turn.
P6, we have P6. Ocon ahead. Okay, gap ahead is 2.2 seconds. They're on fresh Ultra Softs. Hulkenberg behind. They're on old Ultra Softs. The distance to the leader is 8.5 seconds. That was our last stop. No more scheduled pit stops.
Oh dear. I don't think got enough laps to do it then. All because of my stupidity, I think. Was it now? My stupidity?
Increase ERS deployment. It's time to use some of this charge.
Let's get it on.
We're in P4. Bottas ahead. Gap to car in front is 6.4 seconds. They're on old Ultra Softs. Grosjean behind. They're on old Ultra Softs. Okay, gap to leader, 6.7 seconds. Pit strategy complete. See these tyres through to the end now.
So we got 3.5 laps to go. P4. I should have come in behind the safety car. I didn't. Everybody else did.
The car behind is 3.9 seconds.
And obviously now I am regretting that. But the good thing is, with the steep learning curve, that next time there will be a safety car like that, I most certainly will pit in. Okay, so I didn't cause a collision with Verstappen, so that's good.
Nice move. Good job.
So I should have had DRS. I can wait, guys. I can wait. But next time I'm not going to be so I'm not going to be so silly, and I think I am going to pit a lot sooner than what I did. would be funny for these pit to take each other out. See if I can get them going into. Leaving him room. Got him. Back into P1. Bit of DRS as well to help me along my way. Okay, so my race would have been a hell of a lot easier if I had pitted behind the safety car. I didn't. So there is a lesson learnt. Turn the fuel mix up a little bit. Do that for a lap and then drop it down to the lane. But Perez, right?
We're expecting rain in around 10 to 15 minutes.
It's all good. Got that covered. The race will be over by then. Thanks though, Jeff.
Position, front of the pack, Bottas behind. Our gap behind is 2.2 seconds. They're on old Ultra Softs. Look after these tyres now. We want to finish the race on this compound. Just 3 laps to go now. 3 laps.
Cheers, Jeff.
We've only got 2 laps of fuel left. We're leading our teammate by 18.5 seconds.
The point of when it dawned on me that everybody was in the pits, I honestly thought, oh my god, it's going to be worse than Monaco. Yes, I've caused 2 collisions. Yes, it's not been pretty. But the job was done. And then it makes me wonder, at the same difficulty setting for Monaco, it seemed to have been a lot easier. Because all I'm doing is just pulling away, and it gives lulls you into a false sense of security. Hey RV, how's it going, mate? Oh, that curb! I caught him then, Ben. Caught that curb, and I thought that was it.
Final lap of the race.
My fault. I was playing with I was turning everything down. Last lap, obviously Montreal, Canada, could have been a lot easier. In fact, could have been way easier if I'd gone in behind the safety car. I didn't. That is a lesson learned. Don't even know what the safety car was for, mind, either. This is it. Back to winning ways.
Nice work, that's P1. Race win. Well done.
Back to winning ways.
Here's our winner, pulling their Ferrari into Parc Fermé. What a fantastic race it was. And I have to wonder, Anthony Davidson, just what set them apart from the competition here.
Well, the safety car completely changed the race, didn't it? It's hard to say
It did.
exactly what would have happened without it, but there's no question that they came out of that situation in a good position.
So, here they come now, out onto the podium. Wherever you go, anywhere in the world, the prancing horse flags are dominant in the grandstands, and they're out in force again today. It's Ferrari on the top step once more.
I'm well happy with that. Yeah. Like you said, you're right there, Ben. You don't know how long the safety car is going to be. And
So then, it's time to see how this result affects the Drivers' Championship. Joker increases their championship lead. Moving on to the driver of the day then. Anthony Davidson, who would you go for?
Look at where Roman Grosjean finished compared to where he's...
And yeah, like you said, you don't know how long the safety car is going to be. When I looked and saw almost every car in the pits except for myself, Raikkonen and Hamilton, it was a bit twitchy.
Amazing performance out there. You must be really happy.
But I know what to do next time.
How are you feeling after that win?
The engine felt great. Our investment in the Euro, fan durability. I'm elated with the team. They've put in a lot of work in getting me here. Let's try that one. Yes! It's gone up instead of down.
You must be thrilled to be up on the podium.
Which part of the team put a lot of their... So this increases it as well.
Do you think your rival learned from his battle with you?
He'll have learned that he needs a better car. He'll learn that it's not easy to go up against someone like me. Drivers are constantly learning from each other. We're both better for it. I'm not that arrogant. Oh, I'll go for it.
Well, looks like your luck has changed. Things went a lot better than last weekend, didn't they?
Cheers, Claire. Thanks for reminding me about that. Improvements from the aero package, the chassis.
Appreciate your time.
Hopefully, by doing the chassis department, my major upgrade won't fail. He hopes. Hope indeed. But no, it's quite difficult. If you say one wrong thing, and your repetition decreases massively in your own team, and you don't want to do that. Nice one, Ben. Thank you for stopping by, mate. And you, RV. Thank you all for stopping by. In fact, thank you all for tuning in and watching. This has been Canada, guys. Honestly, it is awesome that you all turn out to watch me. It is absolutely fantastic, and I cannot thank you enough. So we've just done practice 1, 2, 3, qualifying, and the full race. It's on to race day 8 next, which is France, and hopefully by then it would be a manual car and not automatic. I want to take control of it for myself and see if I can get a lot quicker using the manual. But anyway, this one's been a little bit shit. We've been playing F1 2018, the game. I am Jaff Master Flash. You guys are truly legendary. Peace.